A very good evening. You're watching Nation at 5 with me, Kritsween Walia. We're coming live from CNN News 18 and Federal Bank Newsroom. Viewers, our top focus has been the war of words that's been witnessed in the Parliament a day after the Finance Minister, in fact, presented Union Budget 2024. It's been a heated exchange in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, following which the opposition, in fact, decided to stage a walkout in Rajya Sabha as well. But a 20-hour discussion has been slated for both the houses. The Finance Minister, remember, will also be replying in Lok Sabha on the 30th of July, in Rajya Sabha on the 1st of August. But the first response from the Finance Minister came in earlier today in Rajya Sabha as well. Without mincing any words, she addressed all of those concerns which were levelled or raised by the opposition. Remember, Shailja Kumari has been leading the charge for the opposition. The Congress has come out to slam the budget. They say that the budget is in fact biased and discriminatory, claim it was more focused on posturing than action. In a copy of the party's election manifesto, the Congress's election manifesto, we heard it from the Finance Minister. But before we talk about that, remember, importantly, 4 chief ministers have decided to skip the Niti Aayog meeting in protest against the central government's budget. Now, in breaking news coming in, let's talk about the information that we've managed to gather so far on this particular meeting. In fact, highly placed sources in the Finance Ministry have hit back at the opposition. Lost chance by the opposition to not attend Niti Aayog is what the Finance Ministry is making of this. In fact, the government also of the opinion that the demands that the opposition has could have been placed before the Prime Minister. Goes on to also clarify how there is no plan in place to end the old tax regime, so on and so forth. I want to quickly take in a word from Pallavi joining us with more details. At least 4 chief ministers have decided to skip the Niti Aayog meeting, which is to take place on the 27th. What are, sources in Finance Ministry indicating? How are they seeing this? We are putting out some of those exclusive inputs. Pallavi, take us through the overall scenario as it's playing out.
So, what happens in the Niti Aayog meetings is that we know, of course, the Prime Minister heads the Niti Aayog and he's accompanied by his entire team of ministers as well. And this is a special invitation, which, of course, by the Revenue Secretary, Finance Minister, all of them are sitting on board, and the key infrastructural ministers as well. Chief ministers are invited for this, and in fact, this is the best opportunity for the chief ministers to bargain. Sometimes in cases, they do it directly with the Prime Minister. I remember the last Niti Aayog meeting when Mamata Banerjee had turned up, she had directly negotiated with the Prime Minister asking for more funds. What top Finance Ministry sources are telling us is that we see this as a missed chance. What you think has not been given to you in the general budget, if you feel we have been unfavorable to a particular state, nothing is stopping that. Even when the budgetary recommendations or consultations go on, chief ministers normally meet up either with the Finance Minister or with the Prime Minister with a wish list. This is another opportunity which top Finance Ministry sources are telling us, is that they could have actually walked up to the Prime Minister that this is our wish list which we had given to you before the judge. So what they are saying is that once again we are appealing to the chief ministers who've decided to boycott it to actually come for the Niti Aayog meeting on the 27th and put forward their demands. So far it's only Mamata Banerjee from the India Front Alliance who's decided to be present, and there her strategy is very simple. She's going to walk up to the Prime Minister, directly demand more funds and relief measures for Bengal.
Okay. Pallavi, also to quickly come in, for greater clarification and for the benefit of our viewers, tell us whether or not, any of these states that are today crying foul, that are saying enough has not been done for us, enough has not been heard as far as their respective states are concerned, and most of them, of course, opposition-ruled states. Had they put out these concerns, these demands before the central government ahead of the budget?
Well, yes, of course they did. And as I said, chief ministers do come and meet the Prime Minister and the Finance Ministers. We all saw, for example, pictures of the Telangana Chief Minister, the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister having met up with the PM. When they meet up with the PM, they actually give us a status check of what is the situation in their state, projects which are undergoing, which have yet to be completed, either because of lack of funds or because of pending allocation coming in from the centre. So that's what Finance Ministry is saying, that there are two things. one. If you want fresh funds, you can always make those demands at the Niti Aayog. No one is going to stop you. And for all you know, the Niti Aayog may actually decide to allocate more funds to you. Second, the Finance Ministry sources have made it very clear that there are certain pending projects. For example, the Polavaram project, which is pending, there is money which is required from the centre, and the centre is going to give that money. So pending projects will be completed with arrangement or help coming in from the Finance Ministry. So, and also many of the central scheme, for example, the Awas Yojana. Now that funding or allocation of funds under this Yojana will actually benefit all states who are using that Awas Yojana. So why is it that you're thinking that the money is going only to Andhra Pradesh and Bihar? It's only a fraction of an amount of that is going. Is the other states also who benefit from the central schemes which have got more allocation under this budget?
Absolutely. The contention has been, the huge SOPs for Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, and many in the opposition have come out to say nothing has really been done for other states. Pallavi, stay on with us. Let's talk about more political reactions coming in, primarily from the opposition camp, raising all of those concerns earlier in Parliament today. Listen in.
मुझे इस बात की भी खुशी है कि इन्होंने बहुत बड़ा दिल दिखाया है और हमारा मैनिफेस्टो पढ़ा, जिसे बड़ी मेहनत के साथ हमने तैयार किया। हमने कोई गारंटी इनकी सरकार की तरह, मोदी जी की गारंटी की तरह नहीं कहा, लेकिन हमारे नेता राहुल गांधी जी ने पूरे देश में जाकर लोगों को गले लगाकर उनकी दुख तकलीफ समझकर इस मैनिफेस्टो को सबके साथ मिलकर तैयार किया। और इन्होंने हमारा मैनिफेस्टो पढ़ा, अपनी गारंटी को साइड में रखा और हमारे मैनिफेस्टो को लागू किया। ये बजट है किसके लिए, ये भी तो पता चले। क्या केवल 2 राज्यों को ही उन पर मेहरबानी हुई है या पूरे देश पर भी कुछ नज़र डाली गई? ऐसा नज़र नहीं आता कि 2 राज्यों के अलावा कुछ दिखा हो या फिर भाजपा शासित प्रदेशों के अलावा कुछ नज़र आता हो।